I've got this Blaster Metal Rescue Rust Remover Bath. I've got some old bike chains in here. This one's pretty bad. This one's not as bad. So I just put these in here and I'm going to leave them sit probably for at least a couple hours. I think I used about 1/4 of a gallon for this. They say a gallon of this will remove a 1/2 pound of rust. So this stuff is pre-mixed, it's ready to use. You are not to dilute it at all. It should be at least 68 degrees Fahrenheit wherever you store the container, but not more than 120 degrees. So after 2 hours, the one with the lighter rust on it is pretty much clean. This more heavily rusted one's going to need more time, but it is improved. Okay, it's been 24 hours and the chain's actually, it's moving around a lot better. Some parts are still a little stuck. Okay, I dried the chain off. And here's what it looks like. It looks very nice now. Okay, so here's the bike that had the really heavily rusted chain. And you can see it's working very well now. I didn't bother derusting the freewheel, but I put some motor oil on the chain. That seems to be working well enough. Here's the other one that had lighter rust. I put some actual bike chain lubricant on this, which is probably the better choice, but sometimes I save money and just use motor oil. This is the same batch of fluid that I had the chains soaking in. I've had these pliers actually soaking in there for a few days, and there's not a whole lot of rust removal going on now. So they say when the fluid turns really dark, there's a bit of a performance drop off. So this fluid is pretty much spent. So that is Blaster Metal Rescue. They say it is non-toxic, safe on skin, and biodegradable. Of course, if you have toxic chemicals on the things you're putting in here, then the whole mixture would become toxic. There are acid-based rust removers. I have not gotten into them at this point, so that may be something to look into in the future.